Hello and welcome to Stanhouse's Complete Guide to Argentavises. I'm going to section this guide off into 5 sections. Section 1 will be all about taming. Section 2 will be all about breeding your Argentavis. Section 3 will be about leveling your Argentavis. Section 4 will be the different builds that are popular and that I've seen. And Section 5 will be some hints and tips. Feel free to skip to any of them. I will put links down below to the time points for each one. Let's get to it. Into making kibble. So I have everything you need already set up in the pot. You need 3 fiber, 1 prime meat jerky, 1 stego egg, 3 citronal, 1 citronal, 2 majo berries, and 1 thing of water. After about 20 to 30 seconds, it should make a thing of kibble. Let's wait patiently. So when you're ready to tame, you gotta find the bird. In this case, I found a 116 Argent. It's not exactly the best one, but what I do is I run up and attack them, and have them chase me to where I want to fight them. So it might be a second here, but I'm trying to get coastal. Part of the problem is my bird's a little fast, so... Okay, it hit me. Perfect. Make sure your pet is on passive. Sidestep when it's coming in at you. I got hit, but thankfully I have really good armor. Didn't want to risk the compy. Joining in. Knocked out. So at this point you want to clear it out so that you can place your spiked walls. Some people use actual walls, 3 high. Spiked walls are just less weight. So I do spiked. At the front, something like that, and put a door. Well, that might not help at all because it's a hillside. It doesn't. But if you'd got it on flat like I should have, that would have helped. Alright, so let's check the Argentavis out. Throw some kibble. Boom, boom, boom. Wait until that food hits 20 down, or 80 down. Wow. Do not know why I have oil. Alright, and I'm back. So, what we've got here, let's see. Okay. It's almost there. I can't wait. It's so exciting. Yes. I'm gonna go with Yummy 1, I think. Yeah, Yummy. Don't forget to delete your things. It really makes a difference on the server lag if everyone is constantly removing stuff that's unimportant. While this little amount here won't matter, every little bit helps. Anyway, be right back with the breeding. Alright, so this is my breeding pen. It's 3x3. This ceiling instead of floor is because it just wouldn't fit correctly. I've already got the birds in there. I'll let you see what it looks like on the inside. And when you actually want them to breed, just come in and enable wandering on both of them. And oh yeah. Alright. Be right back. Don't need to watch the breeding process. It'll probably take, I don't know, about 3 minutes on this server, so about 60 minutes on a normal server. Alright, so it's almost done. When they are done breeding, they will lay an egg in the case of Argentavises. There we go. And you just want to fly your bird out. You have served me well, new bird. Disable wandering. Always remember to disable wandering first. I never seem to remember. Okay. In my case, the birthing center's up here. You need 8 air conditioners to reach a spot. Our spot's right there. It's actually hit by 9, all 6 of these, plus these 3 up here. A lot of people will take the top area or underneath and just load it completely up with air conditioners, but this is our personal build. When you go to put the egg down, make sure to push O, do not use item on it. Alright. Actually, I'm just deleting this because I don't know why it's there. Okay. Maybe if I... So egg incubation, egg health. With the egg incubation, as it goes this direction, it's getting closer to incubating, and the same thing with egg health. But you don't want egg health to go down. The higher it is, the better. And this should be ready in about 4 minutes on this server, so about 80 minutes on a normal server. Alright, so it's about to hatch. Can't wait to see what we get. I need a female. If it's a male, I'm just going to let it die probably, unless it's really high level. It also has to be above 173 when it starts out. 186, yeah, that counts as above. It's a male. Ooh, bright side is our server is 20 times, so the food goes faster. All I really have to do is get its weight to 51, and then I can just let it feed off the troughs. Yeah, I'm probably going to just let it die anyway, because I need a female to mate it with my male high level. Hope this was helpful. You want the troughs nearby. On a normal server, you'd be baby feeding these things for about 10-20 minutes, and it would not be raising the amount of meat that it can hold anywhere near as quick. And then through a day, as they're raising up, you would be putting food in the trough every about 10 hours, filling it completely up. Anyway, be right back with some leveling hints. Hello, so I've brought you to Carno Island. The reason is it's a very good place to gain XP. When you first start out, all you have to do is swoop down on the types that you can pick up. On Carno Island, that's saber-tooths, scorpions, and raptors. And then you bring them up and just hit the attack button over and over in the sky, and you're able to level up with no fear of your bird getting hurt. I recommend building HP to about 5,000 before you start getting down in things' faces. But you can get into groups' faces and just fight. I always recommend, if there's something to pick up, picking one up though, because it's one less thing attacking you. Though sometimes scorpions will still attack you. After you get your bird probably 20 levels in, you can still level up here pretty easily, but the best way becomes looking for alphas. Start with raptors, and if you're really brave, you can move all the way up to Rexes on these guys, but you have to hit and run. Alright, so now I'm going to cover the 3 types of builds. The first one, and the reason I'm doing this first is as the Packy, is because it's what you're going to want to turn your first couple low-level Argentavises you get into. What you build is health and weight. I do movement speed on all my birds just because it makes life a little easier, but what's necessary for a good Packy is health and weight. Then moving over, this is going to be my fighter bird. It's going to be health, stamina, melee damage, and if I decide to, movement speed, but probably not. The movement speed's just a bonus, and in this one's case I'm not doing weight because I'm only going to want it for killing alphas that are spawning near us. And this is my main bird, the one I actually use. It's a mix. For the mixes, you don't want to move the melee damage up. I know this one has the highest, but it's because it was a 120 natural. And you also want a really good base level bird for if you're going to do a mix. It needs high health. All birds need high health. Needs high stamina. All birds pretty much need high stamina. Needs high movement speed. And then last but not least, a decent amount of weight. So if you're coming back from a trip across to one of the caves and you decide you want to do some mining on the way home and you happen to be crossing metal, it's a great option. Anyway, it's about time for the hints and tips section. Alright, now to the real fast hints and tips section, because I can pretty much cover it all in one little video. First thing, always carry a parachute. Everyone I know accidentally hits E from time to time, and when you do, you're falling. You're going to die if you don't have a parachute. Parachutes make it so you don't die. Thankfully my bird's being smarter than normal. I think he's fighting the raptor. Alright. Now to the other thing. When fighting, yeah, it's almost impossible to get them out of this without... That's not what I meant to do. Okay, perfect. You can pick it up with a right click and hit it with a left click. Notice it did 79 damage. Where did I get him? Okay, I gotta find him again. Because the other thing I was wanting to show you is when you get to mate boosted, which is why you want a male and a female if you're in a clan when you attack alphas. It does 105, which is almost exactly 32% more damage. You also take 32% less damage. I'm gonna kill this guy even though he's 116. I have really no need for a raptor. The other thing, most people should know this, but not everyone does. If your pet's hurt, you can mash eating meat on carnivores, and it will heal them. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. I know at some points it wasn't great. Next time I make one, I'm going to break it up and do the videos separately rather than just one big video. Anyway, if it was helpful at all, please hit like. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments below, and have a wonderful day.